Hey guys, Artie Yoda here. Today we're diving into my hopes and predictions for what's coming in the future of Blackhawk Race Mission 5, as well as things we know are already coming to the game in the future. First though, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my Discord. You should join that for some pretty fun activities, and while you're down there in the description, go ahead and join the Platinum 5 Discord to get updates on where the devs are at with the game. Additionally, I would like to add that I have recently unlocked channel memberships. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can go down to where the subscribe button is and click join. You can also find it on my homepage or in the description below. There will be a link, it will be the top link. We've got plenty to discuss, from AI issues and upcoming zombie modes to long-awaited features and community hopes. Let's break it down. Let's start off our list with some updates we know are coming to the game. Starting our list off, we have Zombies, the next major update for BRM 5, voted for by the community. Though details are fairly sparse, we know that there will be two modes, a DayZ type mode and a more traditional PvE mode, with the latter as the main focus. The mere promise of zombies coming soon has fans excited for a fresh challenge and a new gameplay twist. Move on to some RGE changes. In terms of RGE, terrain editing isn't in the cards. It's been described as too intensive on the game's engine and too difficult to implement. There's a possibility for a mode where we can create our own missions reminiscent of the original raid mode and following the same lines of the tutorial mission. Pop-up text boxes as well as creating our own landscapes have been mentioned, although there is some skepticism about how this will pan out. It's an interesting concept that could potentially expand the creative aspects of the game. Next up, we have boats, a second open world map, and planes. Boats and the second open world map go hand in hand with each other. We're currently left in the dark with details on both boats and the second map, but I predict that the map will have a tropical vibe similar to the HQ island. Speaking of HQ, as for planes, Administrator Nard, the head developer, has hinted at a future update that will add a special hangar upgrade in the HQ, allowing you to purchase and use planes. However, this feature is still way down the development roadmap, so don't hold your breath for a quick flight in the near future. Our last point of things we know that are going to come in BRM 5, we have future guns. When it comes to weaponry, expect a treasure trove of new guns. There's a long-running conversation about the potential introduction of LMGs among other arms. While nothing is set in stone at this point, a wide array of new weaponry is on the horizon, enough to keep fans buzzing with anticipation. With a new content poll, the devs have leaked they are interested in 5 different countries on which they want to expand guns and vehicles in. Those countries are the United States, Germany, Australia, Canada, and the UK/Great Britain. Other than those snippets, I'm not sure what other guns will be added into the game, but the devs are always looking to improve the game's content department, so eventually all of these will likely be added. I voted for the US because it's obviously where I'm from, but also because it is the only one that mentioned a submachine gun, one that I don't see in any games ever. Moving on from things that we know are going to be in the game, let's talk about some things that I want to see in the game, potential changes and additions in the future. First off, let's talk about AI. The AI detection system is widely criticized. It seems the enemy can spot bodies that have been gone for ages and even track players from unreal distances. When you're trying to liberate a base, the AI can alert enemies all over the map before you can even have a chance to react. Not only that, but snipers, helicopters, and other units are way too powerful, detecting you from across the map and making close encounters brutally punishing. This creates an environment where even high-level players can get taken down in seconds. For new players especially, the constant, unforgiving difficulty leaves little room to learn and adapt. The supposed nerfs to the AI simply aren't making a real impact, and it seems like these issues have been overpowered ever since the first buff back in the beginning of Gen 4. Moving on to the overall map balance. For a game that prides itself on strategic gameplay in both team and solo experiences, this imbalance kills the fun and stifles innovation. Cinematic high-stakes moments are cool, but players need the ability to survive to live to tell those tales. Learn from their mistakes, and come back stronger with new strategies. As it stands, the unpredictable AI behavior turns what should be moments of intense strategy into frustrating, seemingly random moments and stupid encounters. Some of the smaller things that I can just dumb down to some bullet points that I want to see added or are new or improved PvP maps. The current selection is rather repetitive, and only 2 maps really stand out among the 5. More variety and better game design would really uplift the gameplay experience. Another thing that I would really like to see in the game is fresh Game Pass items. It's been a while, since June 2023 to be precise, that we've got a Game Pass to the game. Regular updates are a stretch, but one every operation or so could keep things fresh and exciting. Next up are some helicopter control tweaks. Rotary wing aircraft need to be more responsive. Few adjustments could turn them from a janky nuisance into a thrilling gameplay element that I think that they should be in the first place. Next up is a better solo experience in general. Right now, the game almost forces you to team up to survive. For players who prefer going solo, this creates an unnecessary handicap. A more balanced approach would encourage a broader player base. The next thing, and the last thing, is adding more little details. And this is just in general, but one of the things that I want to focus on heavily is enhanced ambience. Ambient sounds, realistic environmental cues really could bring life back into the game, reminiscent of earlier versions that felt more immersive. I know that back in Operation Viper, the environment was super alive. It felt like you were actually in a world. And I know that Ronograd itself is not supposed to feel alive because it's Ronograd. It's this war-struck island. But at the same time, there are still animals that live there. There's going to be birds. There's going to be, other little things. And you don't have to add, like, badgers or whatever. You could just add birds chirping or crickets chirping at night. It doesn't matter. But just the little ambient stuff is what really makes a difference in games like this. In conclusion, I think that open world is in the best state it's ever been in. PvP needs quite a lot of work to hold that standard as well, but I think that simple tweaks could be added to bring PvP up to the same standard. I'm super excited for Zombies as well because it will add a whole new game mode that will make the game more playable, even for veteran players like myself who see the game as getting very stale. You can expect an update within the week of me posting this video, but not the big update we all want. It will be a quote-unquote small content patch, one that is getting the game ready for the bigger updates. I don't know for sure if the next update after this week's update will be for Zombies, but I think we can expect it within maybe not the end of the month, but mid to late May. While leaks promise a wide range of new features and modes, there are significant areas that need attention, from AI balancing and map design to fresh content that caters to both solo and team players. What do you think? Will these changes improve your BRM 5 experience, or is more work needed? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. If you did, leave a comment saying so, or just leave a comment on your thoughts on the current state of the game. Also, feel free to drop a like. Normally, I wouldn't ask you guys to subscribe, but I was checking my analytics because I was curious, and it turns out that 96% of my viewers are not subscribed. That is fucking crazy. If you guys enjoy the content, drop a sub. It costs nothing, and it helps me grow as a creator. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.